Kickoff just moments away as we've arrived at Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars. This weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're off from Jacksonville. Baishul Tootin now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Brought in right side. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Here we go, Scott. Bronco 80.
They go play action on 1st down. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's go now. Cowboys, go.
First carry now, this is Baishul Tootin. He gets him inside the 40, and that's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about real power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that 1st down.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Let's go. Ready?
They'll go again here with Tootin. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Go.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
At the 31-yard line.
Ready? Bronco 80. Cougar 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
This time it's a passing play. This one will not connect. That's incomplete. They are testing this coverage on the opening drive, but it's holding up so far. 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Step.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Pass caught. It's Hunter. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions. Viking 18. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The 2nd drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready?
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Ready?
Receiver in motion, going left.
60 boxes. 6. Ready?
Straight to the air is Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
70.
That's good for a Colts.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
It's a gain of 20. And the Colts first down.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. Escapes the defender. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Going for it on 4th, Richardson. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Look at that power, deep left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Cougar 19. 60 boxes. 60 boxes. 60 Maverick. 60. Go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
That's taken at the 15. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'll be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Richardson on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go.
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Taken in by Downs, left side. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down.
You just get the playoff. Escapes the pocket. And his heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. 7-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. He puts some juice on a deep throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Caleb Ransom. And the Jaguars take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
The second down pass. Intercepted. The Jaguars take over first and 10. At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
19-18.
On the give, it's Tootin. He's got room to roam. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And the Jaguars have a first down. 1 play in, Brock and his drive is already in enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Here's a throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nick Cross has it. And the Colts get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Okay,
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10.
19.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
As quarterback, when you have an out-route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
First time this game they've looked to him. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now, Richardson. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Okay, ready?
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Trying to throw for it with Richardson. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, they had a try something there on fourth down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. After the pick, Richardson back to the air. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Well, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Got it. Ready?
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. All in left side. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
And the Colts, 1st down.
Come on. Hey. Cougar 19. Go.
Richardson to throw again. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down. A gain of 31 yards. 1st down, Colts.
To the air on this 1st down. Richardson. And he's got it. It's in close. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts start to fight back with their first points of this game. That one right down the middle. And the Colts chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Colts 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Tootin now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Hand off to Tootin. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. 1st and 10 from the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tootin. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on 1st down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. And the Colts take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Now, I've got to imagine, partner, there are a lot of folks shaking their heads at seeing that. He has battled interceptions all season, and here, well, he's now been picked off on back-to-back drives.
Yeah, shaking their heads because on this drive and throughout the season, the adjustments just haven't been there. The picks just keep coming week after week after week, and this time, back-to-back series.
Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. Hang with us. More football coming up from Everett. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Looking right, and he finds him. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
They'll throw again. Richardson. Throw left side, complete. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Taylor. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. That's 8 yards on that run, and now it's 2nd down.
Ready, check.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Let's go. Back to 60.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
This one is up and good. And the Colts tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Tootin now on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He beams one deep right side. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down. Inside give here for Tootin. Just a tackle. He's still going. And he takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Extra man in the secondary for the Colts now. 3rd down.
Here we go. Stop.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Finds him on the crossing route. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing off the play fake. He's trying to go deep again. Oh no, they get him yet again. Charvarius Ward picks it off. And the Colts get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. The Colts are going to turn to their kicker, Spencer Schrader, for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty, foul moods in that locker room. You hate all turnovers. But that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
Tootin now on the return. He's out of bounds on that return, Brock, as that takes us into the break. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Right side as he's wheeled in by Warren. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First down.
Go, Reed, go.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down.
Now Richardson to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air. It's Richardson. Ball to screen to Taylor. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
79 Broncos.
Richardson on 3rd. Quick slant into the hands of Downs. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the drive moving. They've got first down here from the 36.
Drop 50, drop 50.
Once more now, it's Richardson. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
On the ready.
First and 10.
Hey, check that. Three. Here we go, check. 19, pound to 60, pound to 60.
Throwing again, Richardson. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his second interception of the season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Working now from the gun. And pass caught by Strange. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. The third down throw falls incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
70 range.
Back to throw it. He's got it to his running back. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars grab the lead on their first series of the half. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. On his Little for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Jaguars take a 4-point lead.
Jaguars 21, Colts 17.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Hawk 70.
Running back sent in motion. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throw here, 3rd down. He's going deep! That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Running from the pistol, it's Tootin. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
3rd and long for him here. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Let's go. Ready.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision, one they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Here we go, set. 70, Timberwolves.
That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's Jaguars football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on to it for one final quarter. We've set it downs from the 37.
Ready. Rocco 80. Reno. Ready.
Tootin on 1st and 10. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jacksonville in punt formation.
Results in a 4th down.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Street.
And start on the ground. Taylor breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
At the 46-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Hits him on the out route. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Get it. Hawk 70.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Check, contact.
First down, Indianapolis.
Cougar 19.
Going to the ground again on first. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the dick.
He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a fourth-quarter lead. Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. And his kick is no good, and that could be a big one, Brock. They fail to push the lead to a field goal. You know what that means. Now even more pressure on their defense. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10. They'll come out throwing. Here comes the screen for ETN. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Come on. Ready?
Second down, give to Tootin. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring a third down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Good point. And they're able to touch him down, so that's going to bring up fourth down.
Get to that money down, that third down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job, not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
Let's go now. Dragon 60, 19, check, hurt.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars trail by a couple.
Ready.
New set of downs from 37.
60 boxes. Check. Panther 60. Panther 60. Bronco 80.
Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Throwing from the gun here. He rolls to his right. He's running with it. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Going all the way to the end zone here. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Here he is to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
That play is a go-to so many times in this down and distances. But defenses, well, they can expect it too. And look at the defensive line. Man, were they ever ready for it? Tremendous push inside and kept them from reaching the chains.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready,
They give to Taylor, right side. Blocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Go check, go check.
Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And it is a 1st down for the Colts, and they can go ahead now and breathe easy. They're going to win this ball game.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
60 even, 60 even. Roll. Past the 60.
Motioning one of the tight ends.
Past the 60.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
19 Tiger. Go.
Well-designed run. Here's Richardson. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.
Don't get put in